up, Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Akane-banashi chapters 113 through 116. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. Considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty who's passed out over there, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So we're continuing with MAIKERU'S promotion exam. And I'm really excited to see his counterattack. So without further ado, let's get to 113 first, see what's in store for us today. The man who laughs so softly is his big obstacle. What will MAIKERU'S strategy be in this predicament? All right, here we go. Let's see what you're gonna do, MAIKERU. And this chapter is titled His True Self. Does everyone just want me to die? I didn't say that. Besides, the punishment's already been decided. You're going to be made a beggar, young master. Maybe coming to understand the true value of money will teach you to stop wasting it on idle pursuits, said the steward. Hey, steward, so I hear you want to turn me into a beggar? The very heir of this family? I will accept your challenge. I'll be a beggar if that's what you want. I'll call your bluff if you dare demand that of me. Man. Manga, I swear to God, there's a reason why manga is therapy for me. In that case, you'll need to change into this tattered kimono. No one will believe a beggar wearing the finest silk. You really want me to beg in the streets? Yes, I insist. Shall I help you change into this one? Dude, this art is so amazing. No, I won't. I don't want to. No, it's just acting, but I've never seen this serious, desperate side of MAIKERU-ani-san. Dude, the shadowing here, like you got the black, like under the arm. You got the shadowing, like under the hair, under the bang, and the shadowing, like under the bang, onto the bridge of the nose, and like how the highlight is just like, the highlight / lighting is hitting MAIKERU'S face, and the shadowing is just so perfect here. It really is working so beautifully. It is. And like this could have gone so wrong, and this could have looked so flat, but it doesn't. And it really emphasizes, as Akane says, this is a serious, desperate side of MAIKERU, and boy, does the art reflect it perfectly. I don't want to be a beggar. At last, we're getting into the real story. Real story? Real story? You don't recognize it? I realize it's a story from the Kansai area, but you really should know it. Between the singing and the extra jokes, he's inflated the telling to this point. But this story is an emotional ninjabanashi. Time's up. The steward of a merchant family punishes the son and future heir for his frivolous pursuits in the red light district. It is a ninjabanashi about rebirth and loss. Ninjabanashi are moving, emotional stories about human drama. MAIKERU-ani-san. I love the contrast. The art for the contrast is great. MAIKERU-ani-san emotional? Hey, you'd be surprised. It's surprising, isn't it? If you only know Ani-san from recent years at least. But if you knew him back in the day, this would be his true self. MAIKERU-ani-san was originally a hardcore technical actor, a genius one at that. Again, this shadowing is just amazing. It really is. It's something anime is freaking lacking nowadays. Technical? Genius? Him? Yes, he made great waves during the competitions leading up to his Fudetsume promotion. Plus, you know what he can do, right? You've seen his ability to recreate others. He's naturally gifted at what he does. Whether Rakugo or other party tricks, he's able to master everything he learns. If he were obsessed with advancing as quickly as possible, he would have made Furutsume as fast as Kaisei did, I think. I agree with that. If you say so, I believe you. But how did he arrive at his current style? I don't know the reason why, but I could tell you that he changed after the incident. I think that after the incident, I think it made him reevaluate things. Kind of, you know how Akane reevaluated things herself? Like, because for Mikeru, that both Akane and Mikeru watched their hero, essentially. Their, well, father figure, well, you know, Mikeru's position, father or brother figure, you know what I mean? Go down in flames and was broken. And similar to Akane, Mikeru wanted to get his revenge. And this is it. This is, you know. If you refuse to beg on the streets, then you leave us no other choice. You will have to live in the warehouse for the next 100 days. Go on inside. And now, young master, please show us that you have the patience to last for 100 days. Patience. To root for him? Tomorrow's the big day. Shinta's going to attempt a promotion to Shinoichi. What do you say? He supported you quite a bit. Yeah, that's true, but it's not like rooting for him is going to help. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Even still, I know he's going to be fine. I mean, it's Aniki. See, I said father. It should, this brother figure here. He's going to be Shinoichi whether I'm there or not. He really admired Shinta, but his style and personal relationships were basically the same as when he started. It's the way you get to do everything yourself, but so you finally show up again, only to look like this. What was it that you said? If I'm not blonde, I'm not me? I can't always be the shallow guy coasting through life. I'm your senior apprentice now. Ooh, that was the day it all changed. When he went up on stage, he cast aside his pride and worked for the audience. At times, he even put aside his own wants and needs. Master Iken, I'd recommend Koguma for the 4-person event rather than me. No. To prioritize the younger apprentices instead. And have you been patient? He's done enough now. Like, this is... I see what he's doing here. Mikeru, through this story that he's telling his own story through this. What his journey to get here. Young master, it has now been 100 days within the warehouse. Surely you must resent me, a mere servant for this bold proposal. I can only beg your forgiveness. But you did this for my sake, didn't you? Before this, I only ever cared about myself. See? I didn't have a single thought in the world for the feelings of other people. But this time in the warehouse has helped me realize something. You've spent 8.5 years dedicating yourself to others. Now is the time to show the mastery of your own craft. This is where the real challenge starts. I'm going to be a Shinoichi, and I'll do it with Aniki's forte, NINJABANASHI. See? See what I mean? The counterattack begins. See what I mean? He's avenging Aniki. He's avenging bro. That instant, as I said, I didn't even have to read it to know. He changed that day. He threw aside everything, his beliefs, because Akane had her thing too. Akane is similar. That's why he took, well, multiple reasons why he took her in. Because, one, that's, you know, Aniki's daughter. But also, she is on a similar mission as him, which is to, you know, avenge, in her case, her father. But this story, I love that he's basically using, you know, his Aniki's specialty for his Furutsume exam, aka his Rakugo, which is exactly what Akane wanted to do. I love this. This is genius. go. Now we're at the color. Let me read the color here. The flavor of Tokyo is intense and strong, and it's a beautiful color page too. This is cute. This chapter is titled Yin and Yang. Yin and Yang. I'm telling you, I've been saying it for years. The Yin Yang motif is freaking manga Illuminati. I swear to God. Alright, here we go to the next part. We are entering the second part of the performance. How will Maikeru narrate the sentimental story with Shinta in mind, in the scenario in which everything went wrong for the latter? Thank you, Steward. You've done me a great favor. Pops, how is Mom? And how is Sadakichi and everyone else? I see now. That's why he started off goofy. Yeah, because that's how Maikeru was. Initially, when, you know, Maikeru went into Rakugo, he was a goofy mofo. It seems like he's shaping up much better now. There's been a shift, a subtle one, but the audience's mood is different. Young master, while you were in the warehouse, these letters came for you. The person who sent the letters was a beautiful young geisha named Koido. His frequent forays out into the night were actually to see Koido, his dear love. They arrived every day until this last one, which came a month ago. What do they say? So many letters I have sent in the hope of seeing you, yet you do not come to visit me. If you will not pay me a call after this letter, then I shall not see you again in the world of the living. Steward, may I take my leave now? And with that, he said his goodbyes to his parents and the store staff, and rushed off to find Koido. To tell the truth, I hated NINJABANASHI. They were stories where technique seemed insincere and cynical. Stories that you recited from the heart. Technique and heart. Individualist and busybody. Dude, NINJABANASHI would be my thing. That would so be me. But, hold on. Hold on. Maikeru, really? You hated this? Out of all people that would hate NINJABANASHI, bro, you are the last person that I would think would hate this. But, especially in terms of being an individualist. I'm so surprised by that. Me and Aniki were like polar opposites, which is why he's shown so brightly. I still feel that way even now that I'm the senior apprentice. Deep down, I'm still that guy. It's the way you get to do everything yourself. I can't be like Aniki. Bro, I'm so surprised by that. Really? Out of all people. But I guess at the same time, Maikeru was running away and didn't want to face himself. So I kind of understand why he wouldn't like NINJABANASHI, because he didn't want to speak from the heart. He didn't want people to know what he felt. So I kind of can understand. Koido? Wait, Koido? Is this some kind of joke, man? Why would Koido be in a place like this? It's because of you, young master. 3 months ago, you promised to see a play with Koido, didn't you? She was so looking forward to it. She woke up extra early to do her makeup and look nice for you. But when you did not appear, the poor thing said, I wonder if the young master has grown sick of me. From that comment onward, not a day went by that Koido did not write you a letter. She pined for you so fiercely that she could scarcely eat a bit of food. Even when she was so weak, she couldn't get out of bed. Even through her tears, she wrote to you every single day, and yet you never came to see her. I thought Maikeru Arakawa was only bright and cheerful on stage, a consummate professional who never let the mask slip to reveal his true nature. But look at this. The pathos and pain grab you by the heart. Raw, choking emotion. The end, that's changing time, the way Aniki taught it to me. Well, pretty good, huh? It wasn't just good. It felt warm somehow. It was just like my dad. All that time I thought I was doing the giving. It turned out that I was the one being gifted. You better get that promotion, Griko. I believe in you. Go on, Isan. Go. From Akane. If you're going to try, make sure you win, Koguma. Absolute willpower, Kyoji, I can't be like Aniki. That's right, no matter where I've gone and what I've done, it's always been about me. But at this point in my life, I think I can finally speak on these things. Yeah, and as they were saying, I want to go back for a second here. I thought Mikeru Arakawa was only bright and cheerful on stage, a consummate professional who never let the mask slip to reveal his true nature. But look at this. The pathos and pain grab you by the heart. Raw, choking emotion. Because he didn't want... That's why... Because it took me a minute... As you saw, it took me a minute to realize why would Mikeru not like something that's so individualistic like NINJABANASHI. But that's because he was running away from himself. He did not want to face himself. He did not want the world to see what he was feeling underneath the mask. And now it took him until this moment here to do it. This is what Mikeru is doing here is so brilliant. So brilliant. I want to read this part again here. All that time I thought I was doing the giving. It turned out that I was the one being gifted. I can't be like Aniki. That's right. No matter where I've gone and what I've done, it's always been about me. But at this point in my life, I think I can finally speak on these things. Why? Shallowness, loss, rebirth. The shallowness being, who he was before with the dyed hair. Loss, aka Aniki. And rebirth, him with it, after he dyed his hair. The life that I've led, the story I want to show. How could I be such a fool? God, this art is everything, too. Oh my God. I could feel this. That almost obnoxious level of shallowness he displayed at the start now seems to be fraught with regret. The years he spent dedicated to the junior apprentices and his audiences cast a light on the heart that Mikeru was once missing. Bright and shallow cheer is simply one card in his hand. Now Mikeru can present heavy emotional human trauma as well. Title of the chapter, oh my God. A master of yin and yang, light and shadow. My plan was perfect. Perfect in every way, dude! Your plan was not perfect. As long as he was the same type as me. But you're one of them, the hardcore Rakugoka. Curse you, Mikeru Arakawa. Oh, a musical accompaniment. Interesting. Kuri-chan asked me to do it, so you're getting a song. Go on and tell them the story of Mikeru Arakawa. So this 114. Mikeru is going to play his heart out. Man, this is, you want to know why I do this? This is why. I cover manga because I can relate to it so much. This is how I can express myself, how I can, let the mask slip, so to speak. And if people can relate to me, I can relate to Mikeru, then that's great, and I can help. If I can help someone, that's even better. But let's get to 115 here. He spent his youthful years chatting and drinking with Mikeru. It was a unique, it was a unique here we go. He was a unique Ani-san, there we go. And this chapter is titled "A Stan." Aww. Let's see. We have reached the climax of the Shinoichi promotion exam. Mikeru is narrating a sentimental story with which he has to caution you with everything he has. So you were living, So you were living in your family's warehouse that whole time? And therefore the letters didn't reach you. Young master, this is the 21st day since Koito's passing. God damn it. It's the custom to offer up incense in her memory. Is that? The shamisen I ordered for Koido. Here you are, master. Thank you. That sound. Koido, that song's from is playing from my favorite song Black Hair. It's very impressive. It's very impressive. The move was ghastly earlier, but he's turned it completely around. Doesn't this remind you of what Ishio said so long ago about what good entertainment really is when it's not catering to the audience and when it's really authentic like this? I love this story. I love this story. It suits me, I think. One stick of incense buys one performance. I like how the ending echoes the rules of the geisha world. Be that as it may, bright and silly stories suit you better. I am the senior apprentice of Shiguma the Tearjerker, master teller of NINJABANASHI. There's no reason for me not to choose a NINJABANASHI. It's why Aniki chose Shibahama for his story. This is me taking a stand. See? Remember what I said? I said like a couple of chapters ago. I said at the end of chapter 113. I said this is him avenging Aniki. Doing what's necessary, and also not just that. This is me taking a stand, doing what's necessary to move forward. Because this has been similar to Akane. This has been eating away at him too. What happened to Aniki? It has been eating away at him for so long. He has never gotten closure for it. I don't think Akane hasn't gotten closure either. But now, through this performance, he is finally getting the closure he needs. And I love when we get shit like this. Koido, somewhere, some part of me is waiting for Aniki to come back and join us here, even though I know he's gone down a different path. This is a stand. I can't just look back and drag that weight around with me. NINJABANASHI don't need lies. You put your feelings into the story as you tell it. God, I'm trying not to cry. Koido, thank you for caring about a worthless man like me. I knew it was NINJABANASHI. I knew it was a NINJABANASHI, and to think he'd use a tearjerker to express the breadth of his art, damn it. It's stupid. He's crying. Stupid. So stupid. He's self-centered to the nth degree, but it's why Master remains so honest. What, Jigamu? I'd rather learn an epic Onita. The one you did at the cafe. It's far too early for something like that, fool. And now that naive punk's bringing tears to my eyes. No matter the result, Maikeru, I couldn't be prouder of you. The sound. Koido, I'm listening. Keep playing your song. Let me hear the rest. She won't, young master. Look at the altar. It's time to move on, Aniki. From the past. I'm trying not to cry. Oh my god. From the regrets. For my score to settle with that fateful day. The incense has run out. I'm moving on from everything. The story known as, Sudanoi, wait, is that blocked? Sudanoi, Koido. Oh, the yin-yang motif here, oh my god! I can relate to this so much. Because unlike this character here, you know, I never got, for those of you that don't know, like my new subscribers, I never got the closure I needed when Brian died, because the last time I saw him, was when he was taken out of our apartment in a body bag. I never got to see like his because from what I heard, he was cremated. I never got to see his urn or anything. I never got to see it. So I never got, and I will never get that closure, and that really sucks. But have I moved forward? I have no choice but whether I have the closure or not, I have to move forward. I have no choice but to. So, like, seeing Maikeru say this, it just doesn't make me think of that in particular. That's why I'm getting emotional. Like, seeing a character like Maikeru who has to, because he's a senior apprentice, though, but seeing someone like him who has to be strong, tell his story like this, it's tell his story in this way, like, it's brilliant. But yeah, even the audience is tearing up too. Oh my god, like, I understand. And also what makes this even more emotional, why I'm getting even more emotional from this, is because of how powerful this art is. This art really bringing it. The metaphorical art really brings it to life too. A sentimental story that has been enlivened with time. The intensity of his feelings is touching. Maikeru is grateful for everything that has happened these past 8.5 years. Not having the freaking ending text really sucks. But man, alright, so now we're getting to 116, which is titled The Judge's Results. Maikeru's performance was touching. God, it was touching. The public did not stop cheering for him, and the venue was very enthusiastic, but, oh, it's over? Huh? Am I daydreaming? I thought he was completely cooked. Fucking Viz, why? Why'd you ruin it here? Why did you have to use that? Why? You were doing so well. But now he's turned it around, and the breath of his heart, the death he displayed. Why did you fucking ruin it with this? You were doing so well. You had everything here. And then you had to put... He's not just the foremost of all the up and coming Rakugoka. Maikeru Arakawa's true potential is on the level of an Okaban. Oh god, damn straight he is. Alright, thank you very much. Now it's time for the judging. Reach for the grading sheets that were handed out to each seat. Don't bother. I think the will of the audience has been heard quite clearly. Maikeru Arakawa, it's not enough! What? Despite a cold and heavy mood, you were true to yourself and won over the audience, which shows that you can make the masses take notice. It's why he played along with Zensho Anisan to ensure that it was a true test of skill. Today's performance was not bad. You seized the crowd, but you allowed some to slip through your grasp. Because I cannot say that you utterly captivated them, I vote no. That is all. What the fuck? Because he acknowledges his skill, he lifts the hurdle impossibly high. So we didn't get a controversy, but does that mean he failed? Master Isho said no, but then, not so fast. Don't rush to conclusions. You heard the man. He votes no. But the results are determined by a vote tally. Rules are rules. You need to ask each of the judges' opinion in turn. Very well said. In that case, Master Zensho, what did you think? What did I think? I'll tell you what I could tell you. Here's what I think. When it comes to the Shinoichi promotion of Maikeru Arakawa, I vote, Master Zensho, dude, he's crying! Shut up! Master cannot lie. I vote, I vote yes! Huh? I said I vote yes! Clean your ears out! Sorry, sir. There's no lie in Master's hatred for him. But this performance struck him even closer to his heart than that. He has no choice but to acknowledge Maikeru Arakawa's heart. Oh, he hates it too. Like Master Zensho, I also vote for his promotion. As do I. So all of them except for Master Isho vote yes, and the result is, I'll take this. Master Isho, may I have your decision? Just like your performance, you've got an impertinent nature. Do as you will. In that case, I will announce the judges' results. Via majority vote, the promotion test has determined Mikaru Arikawa is to be promoted to Shinoichi! Yes! The curtain closes! Oh my god, I'm so happy about this! Okay, so I'm going to give you my full thoughts on this performance right now. This full performance from start to finish, as I've been saying through this, is goddamn genius. Because what Maikeru did was tell the story of his Rakugoka career, starting as that jokester. And you saw the audience wasn't receptive to it because it wasn't working for him either. Hell, even his master wasn't receptive to it either. Remember that. Master Arakawa wasn't receptive to it either. But then, as we saw it going and transition into the serious content, that's when people became more receptive to it, and that's when he slipped off the mask, and we found out how he really felt. We found out how he transitioned from that goofball into the Rakugoka he is today. And that was when the magic really happened. Oh my god, it was powerful. I think that, hands down, this is my favorite arc of Akane-banashi. The promotion, hands down, this is the best arc. This is going to be hard to top. And that's because, as I said, I can relate to this personally. I can. I love NINJABANASHI. I love this. I do. I think it was very powerful. And I have to wonder, because let's be real, the thing that's even better about this in terms of the results is he didn't get Master Ishio's approval. So what that means is it's up to Akane to get it. Yes, he got the promotion to Shinoichi, but he didn't complete the revenge. He left Isho to Akane. So when the time comes, Akane will get her father's Rakugo, aka NINJABANASHI, acknowledged. And it will be with changing time. And with changing time, and this, I'm calling this, what it's going to be, if it's going to be anything like, based on what we saw with Maikeru, it's going to be about her journey from the and it will probably be the final arc. It will be her journey starting from when, from when her father was, right before her father was expelled, and all the way up until this very moment. I'm calling that. That's going to be that's going to be the final arc of this manga. It's going to be her performing. It's going to be her her Shinoichi promotion exam, and it's going to be changing time, and it's going to be her Akane using a NINJABANASHI story to tell her, obviously changing time, as I said, to tell her story, the story of her journey throughout the series. And it's going to be very powerful. I can't wait to see it. If it's anything like we saw here, it's going to be extremely powerful. I am looking forward to it. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys thought of this one. I loved this arc. I want to know if you can relate to this like I can, especially in terms of closure, in terms of regret, in terms of moving forward. And not just that, just like going from like that happy-go-lucky person to slipping off the mask like that. And do you agree with me that because especially again, not having Isho's approval. Do you think that that's foreshadowing? And not just that, the whole thing with changing time as well. That the final arc of this manga is going to be Akane's Shinoichi promotion exam, and it's going to be her doing changing time, and that story is, she's going to use changing time to tell her story of everything that has happened from the start of Akane-banashi until, up until her promotion. Up until, the promotion exam. I'm calling that. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Akane-banashi content. A few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.